Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Cardano quick update here only. I did one late yesterday. Still wanted to update you because the current wave count is working out as it should at the moment. So again, we have this head and shoulders pattern on the chart. Focus remains on the downside, not necessarily because of the head and shoulders, but because it works very well together with the Elliott wave count that we've been tracking here since May pretty much. And even longer anyway. But from the peak here that we had on the 31st of May, we moved down in the purple one here, in that purple wave in brackets, in the wave 1, moved up in a wave 2, moved down in a 3, moved up in a 4, down in a 5. The 5 is still outstanding, and we might still be in the wave 4. Within the wave 4, we have an Elliott wave triangle that we're tracking, an A, B, C, D, E triangle. Each of these waves is a corrective wave. Each of these waves usually consists of 3 waves. However, it could also be a triangle, often in the wave E. I think that is what we had on the radar for the wave E, a triangle. But I've moved to the WXY pattern. And yeah, each of these are corrective waves. So we're zooming in. We have key breakout points to the downside where I would expect it to break out as well, yeah, very clearly, due to the absence of more bullish price action. This doesn't mean this couldn't change. My view will change if we see more bullish price action. At the moment we don't, and therefore it is just more likely that we are going to follow this scenario here. So a real confirmation here that we are breaking out of the triangle to the downside is a break below the wave D low at 43.5 cents, and a break below the wave B low would be the final confirmation below 42.2 cents. If we do it, we'll probably see the 38.5 cent level, and then hopefully we'll make a lower low. Why do I say hopefully? First of all, because we can buy ADA cheaper. Everybody should be happy about that. But also because in this Elliott wave count, this higher level Elliott wave count, ADA would be required to make one lower low. And that is also my primary expectation. Now let's zoom in here in the shorter time frame to give you a best view. And for now, it is following this Elliott wave count nicely. I gave you in the last video my view that wave C here in white is not finished. It is basically the wave pattern ABC, which is part of this wave Y. So the wave Y consists of 3 waves A, B, and C. And the wave Y is part of this WXY pattern, and the WXY is part of the wave E, and the ABCDE pattern is part of the wave 4. So hopefully that makes it clear, but in the worst case, just watch the video again. But this is just for anybody who's interested in how it all works together. But this C wave is an impulsive wave, so we would be waiting for 5 waves. As I said yesterday, mentioned to you, this could have been the wave 1 and the 2. Yeah, and we're now on the way up. And here a few days ago, someone asked me, is there a rule that in a 1-2, yeah, that the next 1-2 has to go higher than the previous 1-2? And here you can see again, this is not the case. This doesn't have to be the case. So in this wave C, yeah, we're waiting for 5 waves very clearly. So here, just to show you this as a wave 1. This as the wave 2, just to give you orientation where we are in this C wave. By the way, when the C wave is finished, yeah, then we would expect an impulsive move to the downside. Would mean we would now be in an ideal case here in the 3rd wave to the upside. But within the 3rd wave, we obviously have subwaves. So here, this would be that wave 1, and this would be that wave 2. And we're now in the 3rd wave. So within the 3rd wave, we have a 3rd wave, yeah? A bit like that. So we're waiting for all of this to be finished. And we can calculate the target for the green wave 3, where that should ideally end. As a minimum, you would expect the 1.618 extension. That is at, let me just do that correctly here. 48 cents pretty much, yeah, 48 cents. This is where wave 3 should end, based on how high wave 1 was. There are now various ways of how to calculate that target. Don't want to confuse you, but focus is until we go below here, until we go below in the first instance here, 45.2 cents. And I move that. Until we go below that level, focus can be on higher. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at here. And over then we would expect a turnaround and an impulsive price action to the downside. Yeah, we talked about, I believe here, the situation that wave, or was it here? I can't remember. That wave E could have already been finished. But I told you, yeah, that we have a lack of impulsive price action to the downside. Therefore, the likelihood is that we'll first go up in this C wave before we eventually break out to the downside. But we're getting there. And that's where we currently are. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.